All right, welcome back. Bear down. Trying to get this as fast as I can. The Bears released about a half hour ago their practice squad, and not a ton of changes, but some excitement, some things I like to see. Most notably, Reddysteward made it to the practice squad, which I'm very excited about. Those who don't know, Brendan Bates didn't make it. He was claimed off waivers by the New York Jets. I don't like that at all. Not a fan of that. But he was claimed off waivers. Put the little logo there for a second. Boom. The other big ones that I really like that we kept, Tavarius Moore, who had the Super Bowl experience with the 49ers, was able to make it to our practice squad. Jamreekromah, who most of you know I was very high on, made it to the practice squad. Colin Johnson with his huge game that he had with Brett Rippon. Brett Rippon is not signed to the practice squad, so he's not back, but Byron Cowart made to the practice squad. And even though we lost out on Brendan Bates, I do like Stephen Carlson coming back. He has been improving every single year. We got the Canadian Eagle, Theo Benedict, and Micah Baskerville, who I thought should have made the Bears 53-man roster, made it as well. So there's some good things here in this practice squad, guys to develop, and if someone gets hurt, we can call them up. So there's a lot to like here. The big additions there at the bottom, you see long snapper Scott Daly. He was with the Lions. Samori Toure, wide receiver with the Packers, a previous 7th-round pick, almost Mr. Irrelevant with them. So I do like him as an addition as well. And Sam Roberts, defensive tackle, is the other addition as well. Here's a brief look at Samori Toure. He's been a decent preseason player, we'll say. This is preseason, 2024, 23, 22. Good grades across the board. Good pass blocking this last year. No drops. Really looked good. And then in the middle there, it's kind of hard to see. I just kind of jumbled it in there. He does have some punt return experience. So maybe they'll use him on the practice squad for that as well. See what we can do. 2022 draft year, round 7 selection, 259. Most everyone knows that Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant from that year, 7th round, 262. So just a couple picks before that was Samori Toure. A decent addition for the practice squad there. And then the other one, same draft class, 2022 class, round 6, 201. Sam Roberts, big-bodied, 6'5", 300 pounds, defensive interior. Played for the Patriots. This is his practice squad, or his preseason, I should say, for this last year. Looked really good. 4 pressures on 58 pressure opportunity snaps. So looked really good on his defense, overall grade of 79. So we had a good preseason. So I like this addition. It's a decent addition to go along with the rest of the team already. So you can see we have a couple defensive tackles and a defensive end still on the team. Sam Roberts, Deshaun Mallory, and Jamreekromah. A couple linebackers with Micah Baskerville and Carl Jones. A couple safeties with Tavarius Moore and Quindell Johnson. Couple cornerbacks with Roe Torrance and Reddysteward. Couple of offensive linemen with Theo Benedict, Jake Curhan. Couple wide receivers with Samori Toure and Colin Johnson. So well-rounded and tight end with Stephen Carlson. And then we'll see how the long snapping ends up with Patrick Scales having to have surgery. So that was announced that he's having surgery. I thought we'd just bring Cameron Lyons back, but maybe the Bears didn't see something they liked, or they just like the experience of Scott Daly. He's been in the league for a while. I think he's 30 years old right now. So he was just released by the Lions. The Bears picked him up, and he'll have an opportunity if I would assume that Patrick Scales isn't going to be back from his surgery lickety-split. So Scott Daly should get some reps in there, which is a good pickup. 17 on the practice squad now, so we'll see how they end up trimming it up. We'll see how the 53-man roster shapes up, but we're almost there, 10 days away. So here's the schedule and what's it look like. Hard Knocks episode 4 just last night. Next week's Hard Knocks and the season opener on the 8th. So we're almost there. With that, the practice squad is set. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do so. If you haven't hit the like button, I appreciate when you do. Till next time, bear down and dabears.